by Daily Mail.com reporter published 02:25 GMT, the 22nd of March 2016, updated 08:16 GMT, the 22nd of March 2016. Actress Mischa Barton could not hide her embarrassment at a terrible opening night on Dancing with the Stars, while one of Donald Trump's ex-wives and a totally deaf male model both shone on the dance floor. As the contestants on the new season of the hit TV competition hit the dance floor for the first time, former OC star Mischa was hit by some of the most scathing criticism imaginable. It's not in my nature to be nasty, but that wasn't a dance. That was walking? ? Len Goodman told her, criticizing for having no attack, flair, fire in her tango and giving her one of the lowest scores of the night. Scroll down for video struggle. Mischa Barton looked emotional after having a tough first night of Dancing with the Stars as she got a low score of 16. In stark contrast, Marla Maples seemed to exhibit some of ex-husband Donald Trump's flair for surprising expectations. Just as Donald has shocked everyone by remaining frontrunner in the GOP despite early assumptions he was not a serious candidate, Marla, 52, equally surprised the judges who pegged her as a possible early favorite for season 22. Forget about the Donald, ballroom is your trump card? Bruno gushed, insisting she has found your calling? Partners in crime. She was joined by pro Artem Chigvintsev Ominous. They had a dark performance of the tango which did not wow the audience or judges. Inspired, the former star of the OC definitely seemed to try hard for a good performance. Brooding, Mischa did plenty of facial expressions but was definitely not so light on her feet. Ouch. Len Goodman told her, it's not in my nature to be nasty, but that wasn't a dance. That was walking? ? Tough times. She did not too pleased as she had one of the 3 lowest scores of the night. Tremendous trio. The judges are, pictured from left to right, Carrie Ann Inaba, a returning Len Goodman and Bruno Tonioli, but unarguably the most amazing performance of the night came from model Nyle DiMarco, who got the equal highest scores of the night, despite being totally deaf. The former America's Next Top Model winner Nyle, 26, communicate through sign language and an interpreter, and danced purely by watching pro partner Peta Murgatroyd for all of his movement cues. Shut up, are you for real? Bruno Tonioli asked, rushing out to touch him. In case you re a fantasy? You could be America's Next Top Dancer. Unbelievable, he insisted, clearly in shock and getting teased by host Tom Bergeron for his most inventive excuse for touching one of the most handsome contestants. Looking good, Donald Trump's ex Marla Maples teamed up with pro Tony Dovolani Trump card. The 52-year-old television personality put on an impressive show, not backing down. Despite the difficulty of the quick step, Marla took it all in stride. Results. They got an impressive score of 21 as Judge Bruno Tonioli said, forget about the Donald. Dancing is your trump card. Carrie Ann Inaba then praised his palpable chemistry with Petra, adding, this show is about teamwork. This is a beautiful team to watch. Kyle got to 8s and a 7, putting him in equal first place along with Boyz II Men star Wanya Morris and Good Morning America meteorologist Ginger Zee. Wanya had danced to his own band's first #1 hit, Motownphilly, with Bruno calling it delicious and gushing, dancing to your own tune and making it a big hit all over again. If your dancing each week is to that standard, you could make it to the end of the road. Len told him. Big reveal. A clip was shown of male model Nyle DiMarco's first meeting with his pro Peta Murgatroyd Inspirational. The deaf male model wowed the audience with his moves despite not being able to hear at all. Sultry. The two stars got up and personal for the steamy performance. Victorious. The America's Next Top Model contestant looked happy with his performance. Wowed. Bruno had to leave his judges' table to make sure Nyle was real as he walked up to him to touch him. Great showing. The pair ended up in a three-way tie for highest score of the night with 23. Ginger's top score, meanwhile, was all the more impressive given that she only gave birth to baby son Adrian 3 months ago, and even pumped breast milk in a corner during rehearsals. I apologize in advance if I leak on you, because I am breastfeeding, ? She warned pro-partner Valentin Chmerkovsky. Milk is going to be everywhere, ? After her jive, Tom joked, all I have to say is, let SCL rocker do that, ? Carrie Ann then compared her to last season's winner Bindi Irwin, calling her dance pure joy, and telling her, you have something phenomenal, you are infectious, you lit up the joint, just the two of us. Wanya Morris from Boyz II Men fame was teamed with Lindsay Arnold. Familiar, the two danced to his band's hit Motownphilly Proud. He gushed about his beautiful partner cheering him on. His bandmate, Sean Stockman, was in attendance to show his support, hitting the high notes. He and Lindsay tallied a 23, tied for highest score of the night in the groove. The pair seem to be a good match as they continue on in the competition, Len told Ginger. Cheered on by GMAC stars Robin Roberts, Amy Robach in the audience, that the clouds parted and a ray of sunshine came to the floor, insisting, I am telling you, you re a great dancer, ? Ginger then got tear after her score with 2 8s and a 7, saying, I wanna make my son proud and this is now worth it, being here, ? But tears were more surprising from another contestant, fighter Paige VanZant, who at 21 is the youngest mixed martial artist in the UFC. Surprising start. ABC meteorologist Ginger Zee was paired with Val Chmerkovsky. How's the weather up there? They did an inspired performance of the jive, making it rain. They also had 23 for the highest score of the night as everyone was shocked to see her welling up. She told Erin Andrews she felt like I was in a fight all day, and admitted, I cry after every fight. Everyone identifies me as a fighter and I just want them to see I am a girl, too, ? She added, she had earlier insisted that her career gives her a competitive advantage as she has to go in for the kill, ? Every fight, and also teased pro-partner Mark Ballas about how she would make him more of a man, ? And when he asked if he could get in the cage to reign with her, she laughed. Definitely, it depends on how much you ****s me off in practice, ? Dream in Tangerine. MMA fighter Paige VanZant was paired with Mark Ballas, showing off. She was not ashamed to show off her athlete's physique in the daring two-piece emotional. Paige revealed that she cries after every fight and got choked up after the performance, giving her all sevens for her foxtrot. Carrie Ann called her a gold mine, ? Adding, there's so much potential. You fearless in every movement you attack, ? Although she only just escaped getting the lowest score of the night, Mischa looked the most stung by the harsh criticism she got for her tango to the weaned in the night, getting 2 5s and a 6 from the judges. I totally hear them. I get it, ? She said after the comments, insisting she will try harder next week, ? Completely, I have no clue what I am doing, ? However, she had one glimmer of hope when Carrie Ann, while admitting the actress is not a natural dancer, insisted, I see something magnificent inside of you that is dying to come out through dance, ? The lowest score actually went to Fox News' Geraldo Rivera, 72, who opened his cha-cha by pretending to recreate his famous news moment opening all Capon's vault. Stick to your day job. TV presenter Geraldo Rivera had a hard time with his dance All the Glitter's Not Gold. At the end of the performance, he threw glitter all over his partner. Ouch. The 72-year-old television personality had the lowest score of the night. Geraldo, who joked that he is the only Puerto Rican who can dance, was similar to Mischa in breezing his way through his routine, with Bruno teasing him. Very cunning strategy. You went minimalistic. Maybe you going to dance next week? Yeah? After getting just 1 5 and 2 4s, Geraldo admitted he needs viewer votes to survive, saying, "I need all my friends out there to have pity on the old guy." American football legend Doug Flutie, 53, also struggled, getting all 5s, but Carrie Ann told him that people love an underdog here, with Bruno adding, "It can only get better." Hail Mary. Former NFL player Doug Flutie looked just as stiff on the dance floor with Karina Smirnoff. It can only get better. The judges were not impressed as Doug got the second lowest score of the night, saying that he was at an age where I am trying new things. Doug earlier admitted, "My wife taught dance. My daughter is a dancer. Daddy does not know how to dance. I just hate not being good at something." The show was opened by the Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kim Fields, dressed all in red to match the shirt of her pro Sasha Farber, returning for his second season. "I thought I knew the cha-cha, but I knew the groove at a wedding reception cha-cha. This is something altogether different." Former child star Kim, 46, admitted, "What an entrance." Actress Kim Fields opened up the show along with partner Sasha Farber, moving and grooving. Her cha-cha earned them a score of 20, praising her incredible charisma, and calling her a firecracker, and helping her get 2 7s and a 6. Carrie Ann told her, "What I see in you is a whole lot of fierceness in a little tiny package." Full House star Jodie Sweetin, 34, was praised by Bruno as having spirit, attack, and attitude, although Carrie Ann warned her about her glued-on snarl, during her tango. Getting a total of 20, Jodie admitted, "I enjoyed every moment of that so much." Is that you, Stephanie? Full House star Jodie Sweetin made quite the entrance, man, with the plan. She was partnered up with Ko Motsepa as they did the tango. "I want people to see who I am." Today, they earned an impressive score of 20. The evening was brought to an end by the two current NFL stars, Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver Antonio Brown, 27, and then Denver Broncos linebacker and current Super Bowl MVP Von Miller, 26, with both matching each other with totals of 21. After his quickest with Sharna Burgess, Carrie Ann got so excited, calling him a beast and magic. Host Tom joked, "Carrie Ann, decaf, try it." She then called Von, whose dance started with a pretend press conference naming him MVP, soft and silky, while Bruno praised his bucket loads of charisma and presence. Going long. NFL superstar Antonio Brown had an energetic showing with pro partner Sharna Burgess razzle dazzle. Antonio made sure to show off his athleticism. Charismatic, he charmed judges and the audience with his smile hitting the mark. Antonio and Sharna earned a score of 21. His pro partner, newly married Whitney Carson, admitted the height difference was a concern, saying, "When we stand next to each other I look like his child." Vaughn then called the dance pro a Barbie drill sergeant, insisting, "Whitney is one of the toughest coaches I've ever been coached by." Clearly referring to Aaron's recent court battles and the loss of his parents during last season. Tom turned to his co-host Aaron at the end of the night and said, "This has been a really great start, and the most relaxing time each of us has had for a while." Going for the gold. Super Bowl MVP Von Miller was teamed with former champion Whitney Carson. Familiar setting. The dance began with a faux press conference compensating well. Before the dance, Whitney admitted the height difference was a concern, saying, "When we stand next to each other I look like his child." Good form. He was called smooth by the judges and that he had good posture. Touchdown. The impressive performance earned them a very respectable score of 21. Squad goals. Dancing with the Stars airs Monday nights on NBC.